We've all done stuff that people might call crazy, but that's just something that happens all around the world. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on GameRank's 10 crazy things gamers in Russia have done. Number 10, a company in Russia said it is now changing its T-90 tank into basically a tank drone. Obviously, tank drones are not really a big thing at the moment, so innovation, right? But hey, how's this got anything to do with gamers? Oh yeah, that's right. They're gonna be having gamers drive the drone tanks. In fact, the specific thing they said is, we don't need tank drivers anymore, we need World of Tanks gamers. Apparently the remotes work within 3 miles of the tank, so they don't even have to be within firing range of anyone. Which is obviously good for the people operating the tanks, but hey, that's some Ender's Game BS right there. Just a bit scary that they're like, yeah, let's turn war into a video game, everyone. Eek. Gives me the willies. Number 9, a Russian man sued Bethesda after he claims Fallout 4 caused him to lose his wife. You see, he got fired from his job in 2015 after not going there for several days in a row. In fact, he stopped sleeping and he started to forget to eat as well, which is addict behavior, but at the same time, there's no such thing as a game that is that addictive, and Fallout 4 is definitely not the one getting the closest. It sure is immersive, yes, but there is not a loop in that game that creates that kind of addiction. I feel like what you have is a dude that might have been fairly depressed and is sort of not recognizing the depression element of it, but you know, I'm not a professional, so don't take my word as law, but it seems like there's more going on here than got a game stopped with my life because I was addicted. Number 8, a Russian gamer ported an Xbox 360 game to PC for justice reasons. A game on the Xbox 360 which was exclusive to it called the Dishwasher Vampire Smile. He was pretty angry was not on PC. In fact, he thought it was an affront to justice, or at least claimed that. So he ported the game to the PC, which, let's just go ahead and say this, an individual just up and doing that is really impressive. There's no dumps being taken on this guy. That's great. Well done. The studio behind the game actually had a fairly similar response. They were impressed as well. Their founder saying, I'm not mad about the crack itself, in fact, I'm actually pretty impressed, but I'm bewildered by the cracker's attempt to justify the morality of it. And I get that, it is difficult to be like, hey, it is a justice issue, yeah, I agree with the guy, but at the same time, it's not like they lost anything by him porting the game to another platform that they weren't interested in making the game in anyway. So why do we even care about the morality of it? Like, if you're not gonna release it to PC, oh well, it's a market you're ignoring. I don't think there's really anything to say about the morality of it. If the guy thinks it's a moral thing to do, whatever. Unless you're gonna put the game on PC, who cares? And they eventually did, but it was a long time later. 2017, last year, they put it on PC. And I couldn't find anything that said it was the hacker's port, so I don't really know, but I doubt they had that planned for that far in the future. Number 7, a few Russians decided, hey, you know what? That bean can grenade in Rust, that would be good. And so they made one and they blew it up. And there's a video of it on YouTube you can watch. In case you're wondering, the bean can grenade is exactly what it sounds like. It's from the game Rust. It's a rusty bean can that has the word bang taped to it. And a fuse, it's likely filled with gunpowder. And honestly, I don't think it'd be that hard to do, but I wouldn't. I can tell you that much. Probably not something I would do. Number 6, the Russian Ministry of Defense had a mock weapons exhibition, and various cadets contributed weapons to it. One of them was carrying around Commander Shepard's gun. Now, there's not a lot to this. It's cool, but it's also really weird to see. Number 5, the very first player to unlock all of the 2,057 achievements in World of Warcraft was, you guessed it, a Russian. And do you know the amount of time that took? Anyways, this happened in 2014, so it's not new or anything, but WoW. Obviously, WoW means World of Warcraft, get it? I genuinely have no idea how you would calculate the minimum amount of time that you would need to do that. But let me tell you this, it's a lot, it's so much time in World of Warcraft. Number 4, a Russian guy made a gaming PC that looked like Wall-E from the Disney animated film Wallach. It's pretty awesome, he's made out of metal, and that means everything from the cockroach that is sitting on top of him, his little friend, to the arms, to the gears on his feet, to the treads that he uses to go. It's all metal. And it's really good metal work. It's really cool to look at. There's a lot of dedication, a lot of time put into it, and he plays video games on it. Number 3, a Russian gamer spent 6 years making possibly the most ridiculous movie of all time. He used assets from a bunch of different games, including Medal of Honor Allied Assault, Doom 3, Return to the Castle of Wolfenstein, Half-Life 2, and other ones, and just made a movie, a full hour-and-a-half movie with him and Lara Croft killing Nazis. That's the plot. Number 2, if you're looking for a movie that was made that is maybe a little bit less flagrantly ridiculous, it's not just a self-insert character with Lara Croft killing Nazis, which, you know. Another Russian entirely remade Terminator 2 in Grand Theft Auto 5, as in fully remade Terminator 2 in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now keep in mind it is not perfect, and the actual amount of time that the movie takes up is pretty significantly less, but it is a full remake of Terminator 2. And then of course, number 1, there was a tournament in Russia where 2 teams were fighting each other in Counter-Strike, and the organizers of the tournament hired a bunch of strippers. The point was to make the tournament different in adding another layer of, I guess, trying to be absorbed in the game with the intent to distract them, which it worked. I mean, the tournament still made it to its close and there was still a winner, but it messed a lot of people up. A couple of bonus crazy things gamers in Russia have done for you. This is a chair some gamer made, and I guess chair is the right word, right? Kind of a laying down chair, but it's certainly got all of the trappings of the chair. It actually looks pretty comfortable. I have a feeling it's probably a very nice way to play PC games. But it's weird in that I have no idea what to call it. And who came up with it? How did they come up with it? And why haven't they brought it to mass market? And finally, I guess these police were gamers, but I don't know what to make of this at all. They made a cartoon as a commercial for the police called Night Mario, as in a pun on nightmare, where Mario uses a computer to become an extremist. Then he paints a bunch of swastikas on some pipes and gets arrested for it. It's really bizarre, and I don't know why the police came up with it, but it definitely exists. If you're a gamer from Russia watching our videos, tell us something crazy you've done in the comments. If you're not, just talk about what you've seen here. I don't know what to make of this. If you like this video, please click like, and if you want to see our new videos that we upload every single day, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the notification bell. As always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero. We'll see you next time, right here on Game Ranks.